Hey, today's video is about how people will turn on you and how you deal with it. For me, as an OG at 51 years old, this is kind of how I deal with things now versus how I dealt with them in the past. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. One thing's for certain and two things for sure. No matter how long you live your life, you will have people that you'll love on, care for, take care of, do things for, overextend yourself for, overextend your money for, neglect your own things for. And those same people, at the drop of a dime, will turn on you. No, that's not possible. That's my man. No, I know she wouldn't do that. That's my girl. That's my homie. Ain't no way. We grew up together. We go to the same church. Ain't no way. Yes, way. Yes, way. And you got to know this already, right? You have to know this already. But it's a reason that I believe these things happen. So I don't want you to be discouraged. But these things are going to happen. People are going to turn on you. The same people that you supported, the same people that you loved on, some of them are going to turn on you. More than likely, the majority of them will. It's not meant for any of us to stay in the same place forever. It's not meant for us to stay in the same mind state forever. We got to grow. We got to mature. And a lot of times, not putting the energy and effort into the very thing that you're here for, that God has for you to do, you're never going to grow. You're never going to get to the next level because you're pulled in so many places. Because you're a nice person. You're a giving person. You're a loving person. And those characteristics will never go away. It's an appropriate time and place for everything. There is a time when you're younger and you're sowing and pouring into other people's visions. You're working on other people's jobs. You're making their dreams come true. And that's cool. There's a time for that. But it also comes a time to when there are people that's going to pour into your vision. And you have to spend the majority of time, your time, on your vision, the thing that God has for you to do. And you'll never do that if you're always pulled here, pulled there, resources always going out. And it's not meant for you to do that at that time. It's time for you to get laser focused on your business, on your dreams, your vision. There comes a time for that. And I already been through, being younger and working in the military, working for civilian companies, working for the federal government, building everybody else's dream. And I know for a fact, through separation from people turning their back on me, people stabbing me in my back, looking you right in the eyes and stabbing you in the back, that helped me separate from them because they separated themselves from me for whatever reason, thinking that, I'm over here worrying about them walking away or leaving, which I'm definitely not. And I don't think most people spend a lot of time worrying about what other people are doing. It helped me grow because it made me realize the ship didn't sink. My house that I'm in right now, we're still here. And there's no requirement for me to still be connected to those people that aren't trustworthy, those people that will leave you internally in a drop of a dime. Thank God that I'm not tied into any business deals with those people. Because what if you're tied into a business with someone that's unreliable or that'll turn on you at the drop of a dime? Now you got to untie all the business and you're probably going to lose money and all kind of things, feelings hurt and all. But if it's people that turn on you and they don't live in your house, it's really not much you can do other than say, God bless you, and pray for you. And if they are doing things against you and they find themselves as an enemy, you know what you do? You pray for them. You bless your enemies. And that's what I do, because consistently over the years, people have parted ways. And again, I believe a lot of it is I believe everything is by design because God knows everything that happens. He's in full, total control. So I'm okay with it. But as a human, you're like, wow, this person I've loved on, done things for, got a great rapport with, and then they turn on you. And a lot of times it's because people poison their ear. You have one person that don't like you for whatever reason, and then they poison their whole little crew. The unfortunate part for the whole little crew is they're going to separate themselves from someone like you and someone like me that's reliable, solid, and the name carries weight. You know, my name and reputation is solid. So regardless of what anybody says, you have to notice your name, your reputation based on your work ethic, based on you showing up, based on your product. What does that say? What does your product say? You know, if you have a business, what does your product say? That what is the end result of the things that you do? Is it in high excellence and outstanding? Then regardless of what people are saying at the lowest level, doesn't matter. Yeah, you're human, I'm human, and it's going to irritate you a little bit. But just like any skin irritation, you know, you put a little bit of cream on it, then you keep on moving, man. So when you get irritated from the backstabbers and the backbiters, you know, you shake it off, dust it off, man, and you keep moving. So I want to encourage you to keep moving, that you're heading in the right direction. You have less weight now. You know what I'm saying? You have less baggage. Remember that song by Erykah Badu, Bag Lady? You know, she carrying around all these bags of, you know, from relationships and feelings and anger and hurt. Man, drop those bags off, man. Drop those people off. Let them cross you. Let them besmirch your name. You just keep climbing. You just adjust your tie, your jacket, you know, pray for them, bless them, and you keep moving. You know, as I like to say, I forgive you, but I don't fool with you. You understand what I'm saying? Somebody breaking your house. Hey, I forgive you. But I mean, you ain't gonna have more for dinner tomorrow. You know what I'm saying? Like, hey, nah, we not like that. But I forgive you, you know, because we're in a spiritual war. So whatever got into you to do what you did against me, you know, I forgive you. But I don't fool with you, man. Forgive them, but they ain't got to fool with them. You know what I'm saying? And I'm always going to be friendly. Hello, speak. You know, I'm always going to do my end. And you should always do the same thing, too. You be professional. You understand? You know, you don't have to be ignorant. If they calling you names, you don't have to call a name back. Somebody call you a name, you ain't got to call a name back. You're in control of your feelings. You got to exercise emotional intelligence, and you can kindly ask people to leave you alone. You know, could you please, you know, stop? You know, you could do that, and you just go the other direction. You know what I'm saying? Keep it moving. But yeah, don't be shocked, man, when people turn on you. You know, forgive them, but don't fool with them no more.